In the United States, poverty has been a persistent problem for years, despite the fact that the country is the richest nation in the world in terms of GDP. Approximately 37.9 million Americans are currently living in poverty, which accounts for 11.6% of the total population. Poverty had been improving over the past decade, with the number of people living in poverty decreasing from 48.8 million in 2013 to 34 million in 2019, until the pandemic hit. COVID-19 had a significant impact on employment and long-term employment opportunities, leaving many families that were already vulnerable in a precarious financial situation. According to experts, income inequality is one of the leading causes of poverty in the United States. The income of the top 10% is more than 13 times higher than the income of the bottom 10%. This disparity has made it difficult for people living in poverty to climb out of their situation and move into the middle and upper classes. The pandemic has made this problem worse, with the Gini index, which measures the nation's income inequality, rising for the first time in a decade by 1.2% in 2021. Research by MIT estimates that the living wage in the United States is $24.16 per hour for a family of four. However, the federal minimum wage is set at $7.25 per hour, which means that a typical family of four needs to work more than 2 full-time minimum wage jobs to earn a living wage. Single-parent families need to work even harder. Workers of certain races are particularly affected by low wages and poverty, with well over half of the 140 million people who are poor or low income being people of color. Furthermore, the U.S. suffers from a lack of social safety nets that protect Americans from poverty. The amount of cash that low-income people receive in welfare is minimal, which leaves them struggling to make ends meet. Poverty is an expensive problem, with child poverty alone estimated to cost the U.S. over $1 trillion based on the latest research from 2018. Poverty leads to more anxiety, stress, and health problems, all of which exacerbate the effects of poverty. The feelings of people living in poverty are often depression and despair. Many people question how a country like the United States, which boasts about being a superpower and the richest nation in the world, can have such a high poverty rate. Despite the ongoing efforts to tackle poverty in the U.S., the issue remains a significant challenge for policymakers and society as a whole. By the way, help me develop the channel, subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I will be very grateful to you. Bye.